Systems are extremely important to Electrocomponents. You've probably heard of big data. We are big data. How do you get to be big data? Basically by the number of dimensions and transactions that you manage. So for example, just to explain some of them, we manage about 500 million transactions a year. We have over 1 million customers. We have over 500,000 products. We manage 50 million prices. These are dimensions that when you add them all together make us a massive data company. To put that into context, I said we have 500,000 products. A typical supermarket chain would have something like 30,000. We manage about 275 terabytes of data. Now it's a bit sad to know that, I know, but that, to put it into context, is about equivalent of 300,000 videos for those that download from iTunes. So that's a massive amount of data. That makes IT extremely important to Electrocomponents, because you cannot manage that number of transactions, the volume of data, the interactions with your customers manually, or even anything remotely resembling manually. So it not only has to be systemized, it has to be efficient, and it has to be effective. So what does the system platform look like? We have two. We have one for our North American business, and that's Allied, and we have one for RS. Now I say one stack. A stack is what IT guys refer to as a bunch of systems. So we have at the top layer facing our customers, we have a Java front end, that's our web offer. We have other channels as well. We have middleware, and we have back office systems. We have a bunch of back office systems that manage content, that manage data. SAP is the primary system we use for running our back office, and that's pretty much in place everywhere. We've got Japan and Greater China still to come, but when that's in place, we will have the whole of Electro, other than North America, supported by one stack of systems. And that is a really good place to be. Most companies would give a lot for that. Now the benefits that IT has delivered to the business frankly are ongoing. Of late, the implementation of SAP throughout Europe, for example, brought some benefits around efficiency, brought some benefits around stock turns, etc., which are the normal sort of things you'd expect, but actually was a fundamental enabler of regionalization. Without it, it would have taken far longer, may not even have happened. Now that regionalization has added significant value to this business, and as we go through Asia with SAP, we will follow with regionalization there, and this same platform will also enable globalization, which is a fundamental part of the delivery of our strategy. So without it, it will be very difficult to do. Our enterprise architecture needs to evolve, and it will evolve over time, but in future we're going to have effectively 3 tiers. There's going to be what we call a front office, a middle office, and a back office, supported by events and services framework. Now I'll explain briefly what those are. Front office will be truly multi-channel, so that our customers can actually interact with us using whatever channel they choose and get the same experience. From a back office point of view, that's what we run our system, that's where our systems of record are. That's where we do the day-to-day production of invoices and dispatch notes and stuff like that. That will continue. In the middle office is where the brains are going to be. That's where we're going to have our rules and our intellectual property that's going to drive the systems and the processes that we interact with. So pricing, for example, would be in there. Customer relationship management would be in there. These are things fundamentally important to us. Now I mentioned systems and events. Events framework is something from an architecture point of view that will allow us to respond automatically to events that happen on our website, for example. So if a customer does something on the website, we will have an automated response. We may offer, based on their order history, some discounting. We may order some accessories based on the products they're looking at. But this will be done automatically. This is part of our future architecture. From a services point of view, it'll connect our customers, our bigger customers in particular, to us automatically, and it will also allow us to connect more with our suppliers and exchange information there. Well, to give an example where we're going to be making changes that are going to help deliver the strategy, I'd probably pick Global Offer, because it's a very simple example, but actually is extremely complicated to deliver. So we're going to globalise our offer. At the moment we have products around the world in various distribution centres that we want to make visible to customers anywhere in the world. Now in terms of what that would look like from a customer perspective, if you were sitting on our website and you did a search on a product, you'd probably get 3 fields come back. And they would say you can have this much product tomorrow, you can have this much in 2 days, or this much in 3 to 5 days. That would be the choice the customer could then make, and there'd probably be a different pricing around that. Now that sounds very simple. In fact, to deliver that, there is a massive amount of change we'd have to make in our other systems to not only make that product available, but to understand where it is, how long it's going to take to get to where we need it to get to, what the delivery cost of that would be, etc., etc. So globalise the offer is a big initiative. Without systems, it is totally impossible to achieve. So really, systems in Electrocomponent are central to its growth ambitions. Without our investment in systems, we will not be delivering the strategy and the growth targets that we've set ourselves. The organisation knows that. We have an ambitious plan. It's a very exciting plan. It's going to take us forward. We will be leaders in this industry, and I'm currently really looking forward to the part I can play in it.